Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you know, I'm Elizabeth Molina, your beauty guru. So yesterday, I missed my mark on delivering to you a daily video, and that is because I wanted to re-record my video. I had a new background that I was so excited to try out, and it was yellow. And as I was watching my videos that I had pre-recorded, I was really excited to share, but I couldn't stop thinking that it looked like diarrhea. And it was in person, it's such a beautiful color. And I'm not like technically savvy, so I don't know how to work the lights so much, and I'm trying my best, but that's not my forte. My forte is learning information and trying to share it with you. However, trying to be my own makeup artist, stylist, director, filmer, editor, and so on and so forth is really hard for me because I'm learning a new skill. And if you know me at all, you know that photography and lighting is not my specialty. I am the person in front of the camera, and I never knew what it took for it to be behind the scenes. So anyways, I digress. So I just wanted to share with you why that happened. I'm gonna be refilming everything with this blue background. I hope that it comes out. I already see that it doesn't come out the way that I like it, but I'm going to continue because I want to share the information with you. And I think I'm going to be keeping the pink instead. So we have already spoken about several things that are most important for your skincare routine. But before I start, I do want to say one thing. Remember to hit that subscribe button, comment below, and turn on your notification bell. Continuing on, we are going to be talking about exfoliation today. So we have hygiene for our hands and face and how to wash it properly. We talked about hygiene for your tools. We even talked about one of the biggest secrets in Hollywood today, which is cleaning your makeup kits, cleaning the foundation, cleaning the lipsticks, cleaning the concealer, the compacts, where you contour, just cleaning everything that has a surface, which is everything. So that was a really big bonus. And we also talked about how to properly do your makeup routine in terms of moisturizing, serums, SPF, which goes in what order. So now that we are fully up to date with the very basics, we are going to be talking about exfoliation and why exfoliation is important and if it is right for you. So let's get down to it. In this video, we're going to cover two types of exfoliants, and there really are two types of exfoliants. And first of all, what is exfoliation? Exfoliation is the removal of dead skin cells on the face or debris. And so we want to make sure that the skin is going to be clean and it's not going to be dead skin, because then that makes an impact on the type of texture of your skin. It makes an impact on the color and the way that the product is getting absorbed. So you don't want to be putting on product on something that is like a layer of dead skin. That makes sense. So let's get right into it. Before I go into all the details about the types of exfoliants, I want to say that before you try this exfoliation, any kind of exfoliation, please always speak to your doctor, dermatologist, do patch testing, and make sure that you read the instructions to whichever kind you want to buy. So there are two types of exfoliants. There's physical and there is chemical. The first one, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but physical exfoliant is, like something that's like gritty, like your scrubs, something that has some sort of texture that's physically you are going to be applying on your face. Now, I know a lot of us have seen the memes. A lot of us have seen, I know you have. A lot of us have seen the memes, have seen the funny people talk about this like St. Ives scrub. I have to agree with them. Do not, for the life of you, do not buy the St. Ives scrub. So for the purposes of this video, we are going to be talking exfoliation and why it is important, why you want to be doing it, and how to start doing it. So like I mentioned before, there are two different types of exfoliants, but before you proceed, always patch test. And with exfoliants, another big secret is start off slowly. I want to say with everything, but mostly with exfoliants. So let's get right into it. I know you're excited. Please do not start grabbing coffee or sugar or all these other physical exfoliants and scrubs that we're all used to. Let's get into it. As I said before, do not do not for the life of you grab the St. Ives scrub ever, please. The reason for that is, like I said before, there are two different types of exfoliants, and we're going to talk about the physical exfoliants. So this is, like I said before, the scrubs, something with texture, something that's gritty. People use anything from DIYs to things that you buy in stores, in your local CVS or Walgreens. But the issue that I have with these kinds of exfoliants, they feel amazing, don't get me wrong. They feel great. You feel like, oh my God, I feel so clean and fresh and my skin is so soft. The only thing with that is that, like I said before, start off slowly, because when you do a physical scrub, it is very hard to tell when you've scrubbed enough skin off, so you can actually start causing more harm than good. And you may strip more skin than you may want to strip. You're not going to only strip the dead skin cells, you will also be stripping the good one. And you don't want to do that, because after time, you're going to start stripping your skin away. You're going to start damaging the pH. You're going to start damaging the microbiome in the skin, and it's going to cause so many more problems for you in the future. So with physical scrubs, you want to do it very slowly. If you want to go this route, do it very slowly, do it once a week, follow the instructions in the type of scrub that you buy. Make sure that you know what you're buying. And another thing with physical scrubs is that many times it can get in your eye. And when I went to school, I went to a boarding school. So when I went to school, everyone was doing the St. Ives scrub, because that's what was in like local town store. And you know, we're 15, we didn't know any better. There wasn't any YouTube, like it wasn't really popular to like know so much about skincare routine. So I remember one girl, she had gotten the scrub in her eye, and we had to take her to the emergency room, and she almost lost her eye because the little exfoliant that was in there, I think it was like apricot, because it's like St. Ives and they use like apricot kernels or whatnot, got in her eye, and that was damaging the cornea, and her vision could have been impacted. So that experience taught me that you need to be very careful with scrubs. You want to really follow the directions and instructions and keep away from the eye, and be very mindful of washing your fingernails, washing your hands right after, because if you touch your face after that, that can get in your eye, and you don't want to go blind because you were trying to scrub your face. And again, the benefits of having an exfoliant on the face and why it's so amazing, besides helping with age spots and wrinkles, it really takes away that dead skin surface, like that dermis that is dry, that is flaky, that is no longer vibrant. It peels that away and allows for products to absorb properly and for you to get more bang for your buck. So when you exfoliate properly, not only do you look good, do you feel good, does your skin breathe better, but you're also absorbing more of the product that you're buying. So you have to spend less product instead of spending more, because now your skin can actually get the right nutrition from the products that you're buying. So that's one really great benefit from exfoliants. The next is chemical exfoliants. Now these are really tricky. I love chemical exfoliants because they are stable. You know exactly what you get. You know exactly how long for and what the chemical reaction is going to be, because it tells you. It tells you the amount of chemical in the chemical exfoliant. It tells you for how long you need to have this on your skin, and it tells you what kind of reaction you're going to have. So you can't really mess it up unless you decide to go for a longer time, and unless you're under medical supervision. I do not advise for you to do that. So the first chemical that everyone usually starts out with, again, we want to start off gentle. We always want to patch test. I see you, stop it, because I am the first one to 10 minutes, let's do 20, because it's going to be better. And I have burned my face many times. I have a lot of friends who know this for a fact. I am an extremist. So if they say take 10 teaspoons, I will take 20, because I think, hey, why not experiment? And the instructions are there for a reason, so that people like me can listen. And I hope you're not like me and that you will listen to this advice, because you do not want to mess up your face. It is the first thing people see when they see you, and the first thing you see when you wake up and look in the mirror and brush your teeth. I hope you're brushing your teeth. Please tell me you're brushing your teeth. Anyways, so back to that. we want to start off slowly, and usually people start off with salicylic acid. And why people start off with salicylic acid? It is very safe, it is very neutral, it doesn't come in high percentages, and it does two really big things. First of all, it obviously helps exfoliate the skin very gently. It's like one of the first ones that you start using. It's like the beginners of chemical exfoliants. And usually what people do with that is kills bacteria. It's really great for acne. It's really great for just skin cell turnover. And a lot of us are aware or not, I think I mentioned it in my other videos, it takes about 21 to 28 days for your skin to regenerate and to start like a new layer. So that's how you know like if a product is working. You need 21 to 28 days to see the true effect because of the skin changing and the skin cell overturn in your skin. Anyways, I don't want to get too scientific because I don't want you to get bored. I want you to get as much benefit from this video as possible in the shortest amount of time. So we went over the salicylic acid. Number two, let's just say that was pre-K. Now this is going to be kindergarten. So now that you've graduated pre-K and you have your salicylic acid and you know that it is great for unclogging pores, for helping with the bacteria on the face like acne, just helping overall skin clearness and wellness, and it's also very gentle. We are gonna go into into kindergarten. So sorry, because I skipped all of those. So yeah, my bad. People do next for chemical exfoliants, it's usually lactic acid, and lactic acid is actually one of my favorite ones. It's also really gentle. It's like between gentle and mild. Most people do really well with it. It's really great for the pigmentation in the skin. It's very hydrating. It's very brightening. It's not too harsh. It's like a great medium to go from salicylic acid to a lactic acid, and it depends on the percentages and what your goal is. And obviously you always want to be seeking professional advice, but this is kind of like how you went from acids in terms of exfoliation. The next acid that is very commonly used now, a glycolic acid is also amazing, but it's one of the stronger ones in terms of home care. Like if you're doing it at home, you can do it in dermatologist offices, they will use a higher percentage. But a glycolic acid is another one of my favorites to do during the winter because it is very, very strong, number one. So that means that your pore size, you will see like an immediate result. Right? That's what you're going to see. It really makes the pore sizes really small. It really gets into breaking down the skin, the dead skin, and it just really keeps your skin very healthy, gives you that glow, it gives you that redness. But with this, you definitely want to patch test. You want to make sure that you're not going to get irritation from it because a lot of times with these different acids, you may have different reactions. So you always want to make sure that before you try a chemical exfoliant that you are patch testing and that you are starting off slow. Do not pour the whole bottle on yourself. Do not do all the mistakes that I have done. With that being said, the last acid that we will graduate to, we went from kindergarten all the way to college, is going to be like your mixed acids. It's going to be your multi-acid process. So it's going to be like glycolic acid mixed with lactic acid mixed with something else, and there's going to be a higher percentage of that. And so you want to make sure that when you're doing these things, again, this is harsher on the skin. You want to make sure that you have gone through the ABCs of chemical exfoliants because you don't want to start off all the way here. Your skin can get really irritated, especially if it's not used to being exfoliated. You want to see how your skin does in the process, what the skin cell turnover is, how are you feeling a couple days afterwards, because you do not want to start off with the mix. It's really amazing, but it can be really devastating if you burn your skin, if you have severe reactions, if your face is red, there's a rash. Also, after these acids, you want to make sure that your skin is not red for more than 30 minutes afterwards. If it is, then obviously immediately stop using the product. Go to your doctor, dermatologist, seek professional help, because that might be very irritating to your skin. If there's a product on your skin that is keeping your skin irritated after 20 minutes, there must be some sort of allergic reaction. Maybe the chemical composition was really strong, the percentage of the acid or the product may have been really strong, and you want to immediately stop, wash your face, and go back to your regular routine. I hope that was really helpful. I am trying my best to give you quick information. I really want to try to keep these videos under 5 to 10 minutes. The goal is 5, but I'm not going to be too hard on myself. If it's 10, I hope you don't mind. But the next video will be up tomorrow with the blue background and not the diarrhea background. So I will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys found this helpful, if you guys think you want to do exfoliation or try exfoliation, or you know someone who is obsessed with it or someone who needs it, please share this video with them. And if you already exfoliate and if you already love doing a physical or chemical, please comment below, share with me which ones are your favorite and why, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Also, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and share the episode with someone. Bye guys.